Hello, and welcome back once again to another episode of The Coaching Life. I am your host and coach, Gail Walker, CEO of GAH Consulting, and I'm also known as the Build It Expert. So today we're going to continue along the line of IT, but we're going to talk about assessing file naming standards. Okay, so when it comes to file naming standards, I think it's something that should be implemented in every business company wide. Okay. So from the top down, it's a system that should be put in place for everyone to follow. When when you create a name filing system, you are going to be able to find any document that you need, no matter how far off into the future it is, you'll be able to find it, and you're going to be able to find it very quickly because it means that you're going to be organized, and being organized mean that everyone will be able to find what they need where they're supposed to find it, and they're going to be able to do it extremely quickly. One method of the name filing system, how you can implement how all files need to be named, is there's two things. It's company and there's individuals. So if it's a person that the document in is pertaining to, you will have last name, first initial, dash date, dash invoice number. That means the last name and first initial of the person that the document is in reference to, dash, no space. There shouldn't be any void in your name file, in the name, the name that you choose for your file. No blank spaces, no voids, because the computer, the system is going to fill it in with more than likely what is it? A percent sign. Okay? So last name, first initial, dash, the date the document was created or the date that you received a document, and then dash title of the document. Okay. Last name, first initial, dash date, dash title. Okay. That way, if it's an individual, you'll be able to find it. The reason why we're doing last name and first initial is many people have the same last name. Many people have the same last name and first initial as well. So if you need to add an additional, if you need to spell out the first name, then you can do that as well. The other thing is if it's a company. If it's a company, same thing into place, except you change from the first name, last name to company name, dash date, dash title. Okay. When it comes to the company name, there are companies that have the same name. But so how you're going to differentiate between those two is if it's an Inc., put the Inc. behind it. If it's an LLC, put that behind it. If it's a corp, put that behind it. Okay. That's the way you can distinguish one company from another that has a similar name. If you are creating documents within the company, you're saving documents within the company, and you have multiple locations, then my suggestion would be that you add an appendage to the end of the title and you put dash or underscore and the acronym for the state, CA, DC, MD, and so on and so forth. If you have multiple locations, but it's in the same state, then instead of differentiating it and putting an appendage for the acronym for the state, put the city on the end. Okay. That way you'll be able to find it no matter Who's saving the document, especially when you're on the same server? You're sharing the same server. No matter the location, the server is the same so that anyone in the company can easily get to documents regardless of location. That's how you're going to make it easy. Is not only will you have folders for the different locations, but your document, the naming of your document, should also have that on the end, in the event that when you back up the documents, you'll still be able to find it quickly. Okay? So that's the system that I use. That's the system that I suggested to you guys. You can create another system for yourself if you want. Just have a system and make sure it's a system that is that's workable, that makes sense, that you're not going back and forth. Just it needs to be consistent across the board for everyone, which is why I say company wide standard of naming your files. Okay? Company-wide file naming systems and or standards. All right? Like, share, subscribe, and comment below and let us know what system you use. If you don't use any system, how are you going to take what you've learned here to create a system for your company, for your business? And, if you have any tips of your own, what do you use? Let us know what your methodology is as well. As I said, like, share, subscribe, follow, and over on the YouTube channel, if you could not only subscribe but hit the notification bell, and so that you can get notified every time we upload content to our YouTube page. Remember, as I said before, we're going to be focusing a lot of our videos, a lot of our content to government contractors in the near future. So if that is the space that you're in, you want to make sure that you follow us so that you don't miss anything when it comes to that, because I've got a ton of information for you guys. I've been in that space for over 20 28 years, 25, 26 years, 28, 30 for other areas that you don't want to miss what information I have to share. And you'll learn more about the other programs that we have within the company, other trainings and things along that nature. Okay. So I'll see you tomorrow. I want you to have a blessed and wonderful day.